Hi guys, today we are talking about DeepStateMap. That's the website that you probably saw it if you are interested in Ukrainian war and you were following Russian troop advancement, Ukrainian liberation and other things. And I guess if you watch any talks about Ukrainian frontline situation, everybody always referring to the DeepStateMap. But just quick explanation for someone who is unfamiliar what I'm talking about, but he feel interested in the topic. So DeepState is a real-time map managed by Ukrainians, and it's very detailed, shows up to the specific roads which territories are occupied by Russians, ongoing battles, recently liberated areas, and even the names of Russian brigades and regiments which is staying all around border of Ukraine or in occupied territories of Ukraine. And it also has feature to simulate nuclear strike to see the potential affected areas. There is also the closed version only for Ukrainian military, which probably allowed them to exchange information. Not sure what functionality it has, but there is a version which is open for public. Okay, now let's move to the most interesting topic for me. What's behind this map? How is it created and who is managing it? You may think that Deep State is a state verified or official kind of source about situation in Ukraine, what's happening on the battlefield. I used to think like that as well, but it turns to be that that's not true. It is actually partially true. Deep State was actually created by two young volunteers who has no official connections to the government. Despite not being an official source, the map is known for its high accuracy. But now let us move more how the project was created and how the idea came for these guys. Today the project grown up, of course, and from initially two volunteers who created the project, it moved to around 100 people who are still working on it on voluntarily basis. So guys, if you're really impressed with their work and you love the Deep State map and you are frequent user, you can go to their website and they have donation option. So please donate if you feel that you want to support the project. And we are moving more forward, and let us see how the guys come to the idea to create it. When Russian soldiers had to invade Ukraine, they used to post so many information on the social media. They wrote the towns that they are passing through, and those two creative individuals initially they was tracking what these all Russian guys are posting in social media, and they was integrating it somehow with Google Maps to track their movements and notify all other people about it. However, they were blocked because of complaints from Russian users, and second, because of violation certain policies. So they created their own map on their own website, and now they're managing everything, doing whatever they want because this is their own map. And what really impressed me, that it is still voluntarily project, and they are working on making it with a high accuracy and help all people to understand the situation, what's going on, and have full visibility on the battlefield. By the way, besides the website version, they also have the app which works on Android, but it's not available on the App Store because Apple considering that this app discriminates Russians, so I'm not sure that it will be available for iPhones, but the one who has Android, they can enjoy using this map. Okay, now let's talk. Is the map really accurate? Because once we are sitting overseas or we are sitting outside of Ukraine or outside of the exact battlefield, we cannot know how much map is accurate. Because if you will go and zoom in, you will find that they really go so much into specific roads, into specific streets. And so it's not just in general that this city is occupied. No, they go into very, very specific locations. So how much is it accurate and how they're getting this information and verifying it? Okay, so where information is coming from? If it is not state verified map, and this is just some volunteers are doing it, from where they're taking information. Okay, there are a couple of things, as I understand, by watching many of their interviews, just to deliver you the most complex information. They have multiple sources. First, they have so many connections in the military from the guys who is on the ground level commanders, so they are just there on the ground on that places, and they can call them or text them and verify with them how the things is happening. Do we liberate some road even or some small territory, or just move 1 kilometer, they can already call and tell them that we had advancement, or actually we go back and Russians advance. Also, they said they have such connections on all kind of levels, because sometimes people on the ground, or very, very on the ground, they have not really exact visibility how the things is happening a bit in a scale. So they verify usually information with multiple sources. Also, they have some sources which is highly trusted, and if information coming from this source, they probably will not verify it with others, because this person already proved so many times that whatever he was telling them, it was exactly true. Also, they have some connections to Ministry of Defense. They sign up NDA with them. They benefit each other, or actually, as I understand, based on their interview, they are benefiting Ministry of Defense, but they have no exclusivity from Ministry of Defense to put on their map. So it's all based on connections, commanders, and so on. Still, for me, it's hard to imagine how much connections you need to have to be able to manage map such precisely, but that's what they said in interview. Are they always updating it in real time? They said that not always, and actually they said this is not information which should be told and we shouldn't talk about that, but they told about that, so I'm translating it to you. So they said sometimes it's very individual cases. For example, Russians lost some part of territory, so Ukrainians advance a bit. But if they will instantly post it and update the map, Russians also watching this map, and they can react and they can send more troops, for example, or change their strategies. But because they are not changing the map, so Russians think that there is still everything fine in that part of the front line. At the same time, Russians by themselves, if they are losing, they are not running so much to report to their higher commanders that we lost some territories, because it's not nice to report such things. And in general, in this Russian style army, nobody like to bring the bad news to the commander, so usually such things is not going very fast, at least to upstairs, let's say like that. So yeah, so sometimes for that purpose they can delay. Also, they said they knew about Kursk operation, but they were waiting till official announcement will come that now we captured some territories, and only after that they updated the map. Even they knew all the things which is happening before, but they know that for some reason, and the commanders, their connections with whom they're talking, they also sometimes ask to not publish it right now, just delay it a bit. And how long this project will last? They said that it will last till all Ukraine will be liberated, so the whole areas will be green, even though I'm not sure that if the whole area will be liberated, it will mean the end of the war. Please drop me in the comments your opinion, because I don't think we are safe from that. Nobody prevent them to take it back. And that's basically all what I want to tell you. If you like watching my videos and you find them informative, please subscribe and press the notification button so you will not miss my new informative videos. What do you think about this project, and which topics would you like to hear next? Bye!